Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Santai Talk. We are finally joined by Calvin this episode.
Hello.
Welcome back, Calvin.
Sorry for missing out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we're also joined by Jacelyn as usual.
Hi
Our
everyone.
usual host. I'm Kenneth, as you know. So last week we talked about COVID-19 in general, and I hope you guys have like a lot of good insights, like things that you wouldn't have otherwise known about COVID-19. So we're gonna talk about something more fun this episode, which is what you're gonna do, what are your plans after COVID-19. So I'm sure we have been like in a border lockdown with other countries for I think a little bit less than 2 years now, and also recently we have like a state border lockdown, so you can't even go out of your state. And for the past 2 months, I think we have been stuck at home, doing nothing. So yeah, like what are your plans after COVID-19? Jacelyn, do you want to start?
My plans after COVID-19 first is to definitely get myself a haircut, a facial, and all the pampering that I need to look back to normal before entering the world. Apart from that, I'll definitely intend to go to like Malacca and Penang first to get my fix of cravings.
Yep.
And then hopefully get my traveling passport and the vaccine passport thing sorted out so that I can head over to China.
Yeah. So, talking about like getting haircuts and facial, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of boys out there, including myself and Calvin, we really need a haircut.
I was just telling Kenneth before the podcast that I'm starting to look like my mum when she was younger and when she had a bob haircut.
Yeah. So my hair is super long, and my sideburns are almost till my neck. So
My gosh,
yeah,
it's really long.
can you imagine that? It's not so obvious that it's until my neck, but actually there's like already a few strand of hair that it's like touching my bottom of the chin now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
I've resorted to actually cutting my own fringe
Mm.
because I was losing hair.
well, some of my friends, they did recommend me to learn how to cut my own hair, but I don't trust myself. You know, I can't bring myself to that. Like,
Yeah.
bro. I mean, I have a clipper at home. I can easily cut my own hair, but I don't really trust myself. Like, bro, do you trust yourself in cutting your own hair?
Like, no way. I mean, just the thought of it, right? It's very daunting. I wouldn't try it.
Hey guys, I mean if you look at it, you're going to be in this lockdown for probably another 2 to 3 months. Why not you just shave bald and let everything go right out naturally again, you know?
Yeah, I guess that could work, but don't think I'm ready for the bald look lah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, nobody knows, right, how long the lockdown is gonna be. But
Yeah.
one thing I'm looking forward to try is probably leave my hair really long, like maybe until. I mean, if it's 3 months, right, then my hair would probably be as long as like until maybe my neck or something like that. Then I would probably go for the tied up.
You know.
Yeah, go make a ponytail, you know, because I have not tried that
Wow.
before.
Mm.
I mean, that would be
Yeah.
interesting, right? Make a ponytail.
It gives you an opportunity to try different things, and actually, I was thinking the same thing because I was watching this movie, it's a Japanese movie last week. This guy, he had really long hair lah, but not long until like super crazy. It's just, you know, like very curly and plumed up hair.
Yeah.
And I feel like trying that. So
It's
I
like,
think it's a good opportunity to try it.
yep, it's like Eren in the Shingeki no Kyojin anime.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, when he's at the later chapters, his hair was pretty long. So yeah, that would be pretty interesting. So yeah, bro, Cal, so maybe you can tell us like what are some of your plans after the lockdown.
Sure. For me, definitely the first thing I really want to do is to first get my hair cut first, because God knows how amazing that will feel to have your really long hair to be cut off. Because I don't think ever in my life I had such long hair. You know, it's just crazy. And aside from that, I just really want to go out and take photos again now. Because even way before the lockdown, right? Like even way before COVID pandemic, I actually stopped taking photos for a while already.
Yeah.
And there are moments in time where I really want to jump back in, but I just couldn't find the motivation to do it. I don't have the drive to do it. But you know, ever since the pandemic happened, we're all on lockdown. That gave me the feeling of really wanting to go and take photos again. So for this lockdown, definitely I will be shooting again. Could be anything. You know, could be shooting portrait or shooting cars, just anything.
You know what?
And of course, go on.
I may finally take the leap to actually buy a camera this year.
Yeah, go on.
From all the money I've saved up in for not going out and hanging out with my friends and just staying at home, I may just have enough to just buy a camera outright, and not just any camera, maybe like a semi-professional camera, so I can join you for like a photo trip, you know. Like a photo trip sounds really fun. Like, can you imagine like a one-day trip to Malacca and then just take photos?
Just shoot whatever, you know.
Yeah, like photo trips.
Well, I can bring over my vlog camera, and then maybe we could try to do something as well.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I mean, that would be awesome, right? Like, Jason, you'll be shooting a vlog, and then we boys will be like taking pictures and then sharing our pictures with each other. That would be such a great, like, I mean, traditionally a lot of people they think of trips, right, as going for food, going for like where is that, going to some point of interest, like staying in the hotel, staycation, going to the beach or whatever. But can you imagine just going on a trip to take photos? Like, that is something else, right? It's another perspective to look at it.
Yep, a lot of photographers do that as well. Like legit photographers do that.
Yeah. And talk about going back to about grooming, right? Like Ellie, my girlfriend, she has been dying for a massage. A facial and a massage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Because previously, before the lockdown, I also would frequent massages like almost every 2 weeks because working at home was really strenuous. And massages really do help.
Yeah.
And it really sucks that we can't get that right now.
Oh my god, I miss my chiropractor now that you've talked about that.
We totally forgot massage exists.
Yeah, you know what? For a moment, I really did.
Yeah, for a moment, like, we really forgot about cinemas, karaoke, massages, like.
Yeah, which is why I think post-lockdown, right? I think things will be, things have to slowly to pick up, but I think it'll be a very, enriching experience again, because this whole lockdown has kind of gave us a frame of reference that we really shouldn't take things for granted anymore, because who knew there's such a pandemic, right? That, completely wiped out a lot of the things that we know and love and care about,
I think we would look at karaoke, cinemas, and also all this massages or facial in a different light now. Like before the pandemic, I have never really like considered going for a facial or a massage, but now I feel like I think it's something that I want to try. Because after the option has been taken away from me, I'm like, no man, I don't like the fact that the option is taken away from me. I need to go try it on my own.
we always want what we can't.
For me, I think, right, my plans after COVID was I'll definitely have to go catch a movie, like with you guys. Like, when's the last time we had a movie? I don't remember when. Like nowadays, you know,
I don't remember.
People say it's the end of cinemas. They say, cinemas is gonna be gone forever. It's the end of all cinemas, and cinemas not gonna be the same as it is. I mean, I agree. Like some cinemas probably not gonna be the same, but it's a different feeling to watch a movie at home and to watch a movie in the cinema with your friends. It's a totally different experience. So I think cinema will still be around, just that it's not gonna be the exactly the same. But cinema is still gonna be a thing. Like you still want to take your girlfriend to a date, on a movie date, that kind of thing.
But like I guess I have a different opinion. I would probably skip the cinema nowadays. Like
Okay.
I found so much comfort watching movies from home, and like, cause I would just go for bathroom breaks. I just need to press pause. When I get scared, I just need to just press pause or reduce the volume.
Jacelyn must have a really comfy home.
I mean, well, I have a bed as my sofa and a good enough TV with I think it's called a speaker
Yeah.
or woofer or whatever. Like, yeah, I think it's good enough for me, and I can control how cold I want. I can have my blanket to cover me and snuggle up.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I guess, yeah, like you say, maybe it's different for different people. For Calvin and me, we still have to take our girlfriends out on a date, and yeah,
well, you could always like do a very comfy space and like bring your girlfriends over to your place to watch movies and stuff.
I think Calvin's room is a bit small for that.
Okay.
Actually, ever since I have revamped my room, it's actually okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's all about make do lah. And I actually agree with this Lynn, because if your home setup, right? Actually, if you want to have a really good movie experience, you just need a few things. Number one, you need a good cozy space in which you can lay there for hours on end.
Yep.
Then you to have a medium to large size display, and most importantly to me is actually the audio system. Because why we love cinema is because of an awesome bass and treble and
The surround sound.
the surround sound, which is so amazing. So if you have these three things combined, right, you will actually, I think, I don't think it's necessary to return to the cinema anymore. But I won't discount the fact that what Kenneth mentioned earlier, because there's just a charm to cinemas.
Yeah.
You queue up to go in, you queue up to buy popcorn and drink, stuff like that. Yeah, and then
The only thing I'll miss would probably be popcorn. I don't like the fact that I have to queue up to get my tickets. And I don't like queue up to enter the cinema halls if you're early.
What I like about cinema the most is the fact that I have popcorns, drinks, and hot dogs before I go to the movies. Yeah, that is one of the favorite things I miss about cinema. And that is the best experience for me. Yeah, it's pretty trivial, but that is what I enjoyed.
I mean, we all enjoy things in our own, at our own pace and ways. Yeah, so I love to watch movies at the cinema, but I also like to watch movies at home also, because you have way more flexibility.
Yeah.
And can you imagine? I mean, that's about cinemas, right? Like another thing that I really, really want to do is going on a karaoke with you guys.
Man.
Yeah, I think the last time.
Karaoke was our thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was not my thing.
Sometimes we'll be like, Kenneth, are you bored? Let's go sing Kenneth.
Yeah.
For real? Yeah, for real. And then we'll sing for 3 hours.
Yeah, and karaoke before the pandemic had gotten really cheap because there's so many options out there.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's all these Chinese brands coming up. Like, I mean, there was one point there was Green Box, then there was Red Box, and then it was just that, right? Then suddenly there is like a loudspeaker, there is Superstar, there is like all these Chinese brands start coming out, and it's gotten really cheap, like free flow drinks, and you can sing for like 4 or 5 hours. So like, wow, can you imagine?
I remember in the old days that you guys actually asked me to go out with you guys for this, and I was like, hell no, I'm not going to break everyone's ears with my screaming.
No, Jacelyn, the fun of karaoke is to just sing your heart out, no matter if it sound good or sound bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just far too embarrassed to actually sing in front of
No,
everyone.
let me tell you a story about Calvin. Calvin used to be embarrassed to sing. But I think we were pretty young back then, and then it's like, oh no, nobody wants to hear my voice because I sound really bad. But now Calvin raps. He raps in the karaoke. I'm like,
Lamar,
yeah, man, like holy shit. Like there's this one time that he can't even sing, and now he can rap. Like I think the journey for everybody in karaoke is that you just gotta take the first step. Like take the first, because for us, right, we don't really judge, no matter how bad or how good the person sings. So one thing about us is that I think we have a very good environment, and we just try and try to sing new things, and then eventually after enough times it would just get good enough that it doesn't sound bad, and then you start to enjoy it.
We're used to one another.
Yeah.
No, I'm tone deaf. Like literally, I'm tone deaf. I can't follow pitches, regardless of how much piano training I've had previously.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, then maybe not karaoke for Jaislyn, but definitely something for Jaislyn is the massages. I'm sure you'll definitely go for the. I don't know whether.
I'll join your girlfriend on a massage.
I don't know if what are the good places for massage now, because I can't imagine all this Thai Odyssey and all this massage parlors still continue to survive, right? Like they're definitely affected a lot, because for the past 2 years, like a little bit lesser than 2 years, these massage parlors they haven't been open. I have never seen them open since last year March. Yeah, like are they even still gonna be there after it opens?
I think a lot of places they actually had. So what I understand is Healthland might still be around, because I believe previously they actually had Fei Fei Crab as well, and they have actually closed down Fei Fei Crab, and I think poured in the money into Healthland to actually stay open. But apart from that, I also know that Healthland Malaysia has also expanded to Healthland Australia. So possibly Healthland will still be around.
Yeah, like if you didn't bring up Healthland, I would have forgotten about them too.
Yeah, they're pretty big, I think.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that a lot of us are not considering is the fact that we actually go out and dine in the restaurant.
Yeah, that's something I really miss as well.
I don't really mind that as well. I just don't like washing my plates after I eat.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like heating up the food.
Because I think one of the things that we least appreciate previously was the fact that we can actually go out and dine in at a restaurant and just have a meal, sit down with our friends and just talk. Because now we can't do that. And I can't remember when's the last time I had a sit down with any one of my friends, including you guys, and just have a chat, you know. So
our yum chas, you know.
Yeah.
Those were really just activities that keep us sane from work.
Exactly.
And keep us sane from, the daily struggles, from the daily hustle and bustle. So yeah, I believe mental health, really need to look out for your own mental health during this time. Because honestly, we don't see it. It's all these small things that keep us going. And now that these smaller things are starting to being taken away little by little, day by day. So it's really easy to slip into being upset, slip into depression. So we really gotta look out for yourself as well while we talk about all this.
Yeah, like I think there was this one time there was this campaign to get everyone to call your friends to check up on them and see how are they doing, right?
Oh yeah.
There was this thing going on at one point. I think another thing that we might be keen to also do is staycations. Like, what do you guys think about staycations?
Yeah, staycations are fun.
Yeah,
vacations are fun if you go with the right person. Yeah, but I'm definitely up for that.
Like,
staycation, it could be, maybe just like a 1 or 2 day thing in Penang or in Malacca. Because sometimes you don't need to stay that long for this kind of a local trips. Is you just want to escape the city for a while. But I agree with Jaislyn. The company is very important because you gotta find the mutual interest, and then you guys can plan out a more acceptable agenda for each other.
As for me, whenever I visit like Penang or Malacca, I really have a set agenda as to
like,
what I will do and where I'm going to go eat or who I'm going to meet up, because I have friends in like both places. So for me, for me when I'm there, it's more to just catch up with some friends and eat. But if you talk about going to other places, like maybe the beaches, like Perhentian and Langkawi, definitely a staycation for me.
Okay, cool. Like for me, I'm much more simpler. Like I can be satisfied if I could just stay in a really nice hotel in KL, and that's fine, because like actually KL have a lot of hotels, and there are a lot of really nice ones with good views, and I think like before the pandemic there was cafe hopping, right? But now I'm thinking like we should probably also do hotel hopping. Like maybe
that's interesting.
Yeah, different months we just go try out like different hotels, like nice ones, because if you're a working adult, you're making like few K a month, then I'm sure that you can probably afford to go on a hotel staycation maybe once or twice a month, and then every time you go, just go choose a different hotel and just stay for a night and enjoy their amenities. I mean, that would be fun, right? Like, can you imagine staying in Majestic Hotel and enjoying their amenities? Yeah.
Oh man, Majestic Hotel. Oh my god, Kenneth, once you mention Majestic Hotel, right? Another thing I want to do is go for high tea again.
Oh.
The high tea in Majestic is so pleasant for me.
Yeah.
Maybe because I haven't sampled a lot of other high tea places, but the one in Majestic Hotel, I'm not talking about the Orchid Room. I think that's a bit overrated. Honestly, it is. And it's so expensive. Honestly, just the general admission into the high tea is fine enough for me, where you'll be seated in a very bright and wide area, and there's actually a grand piano in the middle where there'll be a pianist playing tunes for you while you enjoy your tea and you enjoy your pleasantries. Yeah, I really miss doing that, and there's just something about Majestic Hotel that it has this, like this British charm to it. I don't know how to say it. It's post-British, I think, times when they colonized us or something, because all the workers there, they're actually dressed that way with their hats and all the sorts of things which are so charming. Have you tried Majestic before?
I've been to Majestic actually.
I recommend it. It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a really old hotel.
Yeah. I've only tried out Grand Hyatt. I didn't like it.
Oh, you didn't like it? Okay.
Yeah. I think I didn't really go there on a high tea, but it was more of a buffet dessert kind of thing, and to me, it just lacked a lot of class.
Okay.
Yeah, like.
But Grand Hyatt, shouldn't they be like quite above, like already almost there? Like it's already at like the highest you can go, isn't it? For hotels.
I'm not quite sure. Like I've had high tea there, and I complained about the food. I complained about the food because it was so bad, and they actually gave me a 50% discount for my second person. Because the food was just that bad. Like it wasn't impressive at all. At least in my standards.
Okay, so Jace, I mean, I'm sure Jacelyn, you have been to a few nice places. Like, which hotel do you think is the one that you would recommend?
Honestly, I do not recommend any hotels to have meals in right now. Like these past few days, like I had a friend that actually bought me a birthday treat.
Okay.
I can't really remember which hotel it was from. I think it was from Marriott or something.
Okay.
But even then, it was so bad. I mean, it wasn't so that bad. It was okay, but if I'm paying for that kind of pricing, sorry, they definitely did not pass the bar.
Which brings me to another place that I've been to for high tea. It's called Arte Moncara. The Arte by, I forgot what's the name, but they have a really expensive high tea there, and I think I paid about like $300 for $300 to $400 for 2 person, and the scones were so pathetic, like literally the ones that you get from the night market. Can you imagine you go there, you pay $300, and then you eat scones or desserts that you can find in the night market for 50 cents?
Like how is it pathetic? Like is it too dry, or it's just
no? They're okay. They're normal food, but they are not worth $300. They are worth like 50 cents, 20 cents. I think $2 at best.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're eating
So,
really
like-
cheap food for too expensive price.
For my suggestion, right? Honestly, I wouldn't mind just ordering from a few different like
Mm-hmm.
dessert bars,
Mm-hmm.
like La Chef Patissier. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure, but basically,
I pronounce it
They
patisserie. I'm not sure whether
like
that's the
chef
right way.
patisserie.
Yeah,
I'm not sure as well.
Patissier.
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 Okay.
Patissier. Something like that. Yeah.
So basically, like for my mom's birthday, they had this special promo going on where I think on Tuesdays and Sundays
Mhm.
they do petite fours, which are
Mm.
petite fours are basically like small like pastries,
Mhm.
if not mistaken. Like so, they had tarts, they had cakes, they had those croquembouche
Okay.
as well, and that was, I think, without the delivery, was about $90,
Hmm.
and it was worth the money paid. My mom was so happy with it. Rather than I get her high tea, and she says, you know what, this is mediocre food.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so like one thing I find that a lot of people like emphasize on, okay, these big brands,
Mm-hmm.
they have very nice places and stuff like that. Yes, they have very good amenities and stuff, room service and everything.
Mhm.
But one thing that they lack so badly in is actually like the taste on the food. I've been to I think Prime for food and steak, and it was just so bad. I wouldn't return.
This has turned out to be a hotel and food review.
I'm so
bro.
sorry.
No worries. I mean, going back to the topic, bro. I mean, Jason mentioned steak, right? Remember we had steak nights?
Yeah, we wanted to sample a steak place every month. Remember that?
That was our plan.
But we only managed to sample one place before the lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of sad because I'm really craving for steak, honestly. And the last time that we had steak is at this place called Jake's charbroiled steak or something.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, and it was not bad lah. It was not bad.
It was not
And-
bad, yeah.
Don't return anymore. It has dropped in standard.
Oh, it used to be better.
You mean the Jake's Charbroil?
Yes.
Where is it?
Oh,
Because there's a
one
few
at-
outlets.
The one in PJ Bangsa-ish area. That one. I think that one's
okay.
ours. Like,
Okay, yeah. Then there's the same one that we went. Yeah.
I had a blue steak.
Oh,
My
no.
steak was cold.
Oh shit.
oh, that's not acceptable then.
Okay, Jason, where do you recommend to have steak then? Do you have any to recommend place in your mind?
Not at the moment in Malaysia. I've
Hmm.
really never had a good steak in Malaysia yet.
Oh shit! I think we can ask Jackson on this.
Yeah,
It's 'cause
probably.
Jackson did. Okay, so Jackson is a close friend of ours as well, and he might be joining a podcast in the very near future where we can talk about food. Yeah. So Jackson has sampled a lot of steak places, and I remember he said the one in Shangri-La is actually not bad. If I
Okay.
remember correctly, yeah.
Shangri-La
So-
Hotel.
Yeah, we can set our sights on that next time. But
Okay,
honestly,
okay.
it'll be a really, really long time.
Maybe
Yeah.
in another 1 or 2 months, maybe.
Well,
Maybe-
I would trust Jackson's opinion on food,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
if the place sucks, then oh my god, I have no idea what to actually tell him later on.
His reputation to you might just crash and burn.
Yes, because he's
As
a
the
chef,
chef,
right?
yeah.
If not mistaken, he studied culinary before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so if he gives a bad recommendation on food places, I'll be really, really disappointed.
Oh shit! He has a high bar. He has a high bar to fulfill. Then.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, guys. Going back to the pronunciation of patisserie, right? Actually, you guys are right. I'm completely wrong with that. It was another French word which I was thinking, but I can't remember.
Okay.
It's actually patisserie.
Patisserie?
Literally.
Okay.
American and British pronunciation is just patisserie,
Oh.
but then French it has a bit more of an accent to it. Yeah.
Patissiere.
Patisserie.
Talking about pastries, right? There's a new trend lately. Strudels.
Yes.
They're now
Oh, really?
doing all types of strudels. Yeah, do you remember back then we used to go all the way to Klang to eat the apple strudel, which is really popular there. And
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
That I remember.
and recently, I think not recently, like I think a few months ago, someone brought it over to sell in KL, and it just started this trend about pastries and bakeries or patisseries all over the city. They are making strudels like nobody business, and they're making all sorts of strudels like peach strudels, apple strudels. They're making strawberry strudels. They're making
man.
blueberry
Yeah.
strudels. Yeah,
Speaking of peach strudel, right? Remember that strudel we had in Damansara?
yeah. Kenny
In-
Hills Bakers.
Kenny Hills, yes. I miss
Yeah,
that
yeah.
so much.
Oh,
That's another thing.
I
That's
found
another place I want to go back once post lockdown.
I found the
I still
OG.
want some.
Oh, you want? I mean, have you
I have
tried?
never tried it. I
Oh,
wanted to go there, and every time I'm there, it's already sold out.
you.
Oh, shit.
Which one do you go? Do you go to the one in TDDI?
I usually go to the one in Desa Park with
Oh.
Ellie.
Oh, there's one in Desa Park.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, there's a few Kenny Hill Bakers now. Like, there's actually a lot of Kenny Hill Bakers, but the one that I really like the most is actually not the one in TDDI, but there's actually one in Bukit Tungku.
Wow.
Yeah, there's actually one Kenny Hills Bakers in Bukit Tungku, and it's a really nice environment.
Oh my god, Ken, you gotta bring me there.
Yeah. I've just found out, and there's actually the outdoor seating area for the Kenny Hills Bakers in Bukit Tungku is actually it's not really like a jungle, but it's like a lot of trees. There's a lot of bushes. Like you feel like as if you're in a very nice upscale place, where there's a garden.
It's perfect for alfresco lah.
Yeah, exactly. And the
Oh,
trees are
nice.
huge and massive, right? And it blocks out the sun.
Oh.
Yeah, then you're in the
Oh,
shade.
man, that is lovely. I'm just imagining myself sipping my coffee and eating that peach strudel.
Oh
Goodness.
my god. Yeah, Jacelyn, you have to come with us next time when we go.
Yeah.
Please invite me. Don't forget about me.
We will not forget about you.
Yeah.
Definitely we'll go together.
Definitely. Yeah, like pretty much a lot of things that we wanted to do. And actually another thing that I personally really wanted to do after the lockdown is going to the gym again. I feel like
Yeah.
all my gains that I had before the pandemic, I have lost it all. Like I have not been to the gym for like I think I have stopped that routine for like a month plus now, and I really feel the difference.
Yep. The
Yeah.
muscle mass, because
Yeah.
once it's all relaxed and it's not worked on again, the thing about muscle is that if you don't work on it, it will just go away.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes a long time to build up, but it just slips away if you don't pay any attention to it.
Yeah.
Miss going to the gym with you as well, bro. Really
And
miss that.
Mhm.
Actually, you know what I miss the most?
What?
Post-workout meals.
Oh shit. Yeah, like
Yeah.
after when you work out and then you feel so I don't know.
Go eat, go
Yeah.
back to shower first and then go and
Exactly.
eat. And actually, the first time that Kenneth had Kenny Hills is because I brought him there.
After our gym session.
After our gym session, yeah, it was so nice.
Jason, do you have any sports that you wanted to do after the lockdown?
No.
You're not a sporty person.
No, okay, so the thing is, like, during the whole entire lockdown thing, right,
Uh-huh.
I actually got myself a cheap-ass spin bike.
Fin bike.
Spin bike. So the one that you go
okay.
doing bicycle and all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I bought myself a cheap-ass one, and I do the workouts, like, when I am in the mood to work out. So I have had, like personal trainers pre-MCO, so I've actually learned a few things where I can actually work out at home and do it. So it's just whether how determined I am to lose weight
Yeah.
and to look fit again before I enter the outside world. That's more of a during COVID thing, and probably after COVID I'll still be
Yeah.
working out at home instead of paying for ridiculous gym membership fees. Like at flight, it's so expensive. So save the money, buy a bike, cycle at home.
Actually, I'm actually considering to get an actual gym membership. Like you know, gym membership, they make you pay a year in advance, and then it's like $1,000-$2,000. So I'm like considering whether if that's worth it or not to pay $1,000 to like go for a year. Because
I guess it's really depending on your value for money aspect.
Yeah.
If you go every day, then it's worth it.
I'm calculating that if I go more than 3 times or 3 times a week, then it's already worth it. It's already definitely worth it for me. But the thing is, will I go 3 times a week?
Yep. So I had that mentality, hence the bicycle at home.
I see. So, yeah, Cal?
Yeah. So in terms of sports, right? Honestly, the only kind of exercise I've been taking since MCO is really to go out for a jog only near my area. And actually, I feel that jogs are very underrated because honestly, if you spend so much time cooped out at home and if you just take a nice little jog, right, you'll see things that you would normally not see, like the beautiful sky. And lately, the sunsets have been really nice, you know, and it just really recalibrates yourself again. And I feel jogging is a good way to go about it. First of all, you can go and get some fresh air and work on your cardio. Definitely recommend.
Okay, yeah, I think jogging, in a way, it's also a very good way for your body to detoxify and also to, like, I'm not sure for other people, but for me, after I worked out, I will somehow feel refreshed. Like it's tiring, it's like physically you're tired, but mentally you're like refreshed. You feel like you're more alert, you're more awake after your exercise. I guess it's because the bloods are pumping in your bloodstream, so maybe that's why.
I think studies have shown that, you know, once you take on physically demanding activity or like just work out loud, then your brain will release endorphins, which, you know, actually makes you happy. And through that, you feel more focused. But for me, definitely, every post-workout, post-jog, right? Although you feel physically tired, right? But your mind, I feel, is more focused on. And a huge thing about working out and going for jogs actually is really to reduce stress at work also. It really does help me a lot, really.
So I see.
We'll do it again.
Well, yeah, I mean, considering the situation now, probably maybe another 1 to 2 months time. Like, did you know that today's cases, how many are there? You saw?
17,000. My goodness.
We have hit the 1 million mark of COVID cases currently in Malaysia.
We are trying to. Do you know what that means? It means every 30 people, 1 people got COVID.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we spoke about this in our earlier episodes that I think the government is not going to do anything extra or anything else to contain the virus. I think all bets are just on the vaccination program, and we just have to see whether if this vaccination program pays off.
It's truly the survival of the fittest.
That is so sad to hear. You know, it's like it's just, you know, just here to fend for themselves and hope for the best, which, you know, isn't exactly ideal lah. You know, because I would say maybe we're a more privileged bunch, you know, we're safe, we're shielded, we're protected. You know, but for the more unfortunate ones, we try to do what we can to help out lah. So if you guys, you know, we all could try donating. So
have you tried donating?
No, not yet, actually.
Okay. Nowadays there's so many initiatives to donate, like food or money or clothing or any basic necessities, right? To the charity. So Ellie did donate. She, I think, donated some groceries, like
Nice.
rice, canned food, and drinks. So yeah, like there are charities that just they don't take money, but they take groceries. So you can just look up in the nearest center around your neighborhood. Yeah, like coming back to the topic, right? When do you guys think we can start traveling abroad?
2 years from now.
2 years from now.
I would say in the range of 3 to 4 years. Because while let's say given the scenario that Malaysia, we're all fully vaccinated, there are no more cases really, but we can't be sure of the current situation of other countries. Even though we are fine, maybe we won't even want to travel abroad. Maybe let's say, like Singapore right now is still also quite alert because of the recent outbreak as well. So it's really, really hard to tell. But I think the safe estimate would be, to be really safe, maybe 3-4 years.
Well, we'll be well in our 30s by then.
Yeah.
Jacelyn has some way to go, but
Hit by 3.
oh no.
Thanks for letting everyone know, Kenneth.
Yeah, like, because I think actually in a way it's kind of sad, because this coming few years I think is the most important few years in our lives, because we're in the age where we are pivoting into a path in life that we will rarely change after this. Like, if you were to do this, you're gonna be doing this for the rest of your life, that kind of thing. So like whatever we do now, it will sort of like set the course for the next 20 years or 30 years of our life. And it's so sad to see it just being lost,
Dwindle down.
Yeah, just lose it like this, to stay at home. And but such is life, and it is the same for everybody. But probably we have to delay this for the next 2 to 3 years. Probably we only set the path in our life well into the 30s.
No worries, guys. As long as keep yourself healthy, keep your mind healthy. Yeah, that is the most important asset that we should possess.
Yeah. I can for sure say if this thing only allows me to travel when I'm 30, I'm not going to China anymore. I don't want to be studying when I'm 30.
Yeah. Like 30 is the time that you're working, making a living for yourself, and deciding what you want to do for the next 20 years of your life. I think that's the time, right? Like when we reach 20 is like, oh, which job you want to take, which career path you want to choose, which industry sector or what skill you want to pick up. And then 30 is when you finally set it in for your life, I guess.
Yeah.
So let me think. Yeah, I think mostly I would just want to go out there and try food again. Try new food, new experiences, go out places. Like we used to go Penang, Cameron Highlands, and then there was this one time we even randomly go all the way to Malacca. Just like, hey,
My goodness. Yeah.
hey bro, do you want to like just go Malacca?
Road trips, man. Yeah.
I miss our Genting trips.
Genting trips?
Yeah.
We had seafood on Genting, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I was on that one.
I did with you, and it was this in what's that place?
Genting Sampah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Genting Sampah.
There's a very nice layered seafood delicacy where you start from the top. Then in the bottom is a soup which is collected from the top layers. My goodness, that's amazing.
Yeah, but my best food meal I had in Genting is at the Gotong Jaya, where the clam soup, boiled clam soup. Ooh.
Okay.
That is one of the most, like, guys, if you like seafood, go Genting and try their clam boiled soup. Yeah.
Okay.
That is one of the best. Yeah.
I miss going for musicals and plays as well. I miss being able to dress up.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like Jason, if you talk about musical and plays, like what are some of the ones that you've been to here in Malaysia?
I've been to for Malaysia, I've been for Harry Potter by Philharmonic. That's one of them. I went on the Studio Ghibli one as well.
Oh, Studio Ghibli, they have it.
Yeah, they had one here. I think a couple of years back.
Oh, I think it's the Joe Hisaishi.
Yes.
Orchestra.
Oh shit!
Oh my goodness.
I love Joe Hisaishi.
That is like the most epic musician ever.
Yeah.
I think that's the one. I can't remember who it was, but it was also in Philharmonic.
Yeah.
And yeah, so those two are the main ones I remember. I've been to smaller productions, which were also very good. I think there was one in Genting about some karate and a monkey.
Karate and monkey.
Yeah. So basically, there was one. They actually brought all the China, like martial arts people.
Wow.
All the way, and they had like all their swords and everything on board, and they're legit swords, right?
Was it the one that you went with me?
I went with you for one. I think it was a monkey one, right?
I don't remember.
I went with you for one.
Yeah.
I went to another one, my cousin, where they were all athletes. All of these people who do kung fu and all these kind of martial arts, and yeah, that was also very nice. But yeah, like the ones that I really remember are the ones like the circus, those Circus du Soleil in I think Hong Kong where I've been. Also, Lion King.
Wow.
I miss. Yeah, so like I really miss going for those.
I haven't been to plays much. In fact, I think the only play that I've ever been in is where I'm actually in a play.
Oh, you're actually in the when you're in Taylor's.
Yeah, when we're in performing arts class. But I don't really remember any other play that. Wait, no, there is one that I attended. It talks of this play, right? It's very, very artistic in the sense where it's not something I can really explain. They were basically highlighting a case of the, caning. They're in this state of Malaysia. There was a place where they caned these two lesbian women because in Muslim you can't be gay, you can't be lesbian, so they were caned for that. So this production team, they centered around their play on this topic itself, which was so great. I think the play is called In Which My Brother Laughed. That's the name, that's the title. Yeah, and it was so interesting. But in terms of play, I haven't really attended much. But I do enjoy going to a jazz bar a lot. I used to go to this bar called No Black Tie.
No Black
Tie. Yeah, it's in Changkat. And yeah, there's just something about those jazz singers, right? The way that they scat, the way that they sing, and then with all the accompanying instruments, it's really, really nice. And Kenneth and Jason, if you guys have a chance next time, should definitely hit up No Black Tie. But
have you guys?
I think Kenneth was also talking about going to all these bars, go bar hopping.
Yeah,
bar hopping.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, like there was this one time we were going to bars randomly and have drinks. Remember, Calvin? Like we were just taking a drive, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to go hop onto that bar?"
Yeah. It's really fun times.
Yeah, it was so random. We were supposed to just have a drive and then look around, see.
We ended up in Bangsa's rooftop bar.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Exactly. So, I think. Have you seen how Changkat looks like recently?
Oh no, man.
No.
It looks completely deserted. Like. A lot of shops that we used to see, even the hotel on the Changkat Street itself, it's closed down. So a lot of shops have numbers hanging above in front of it and like for sale or rent. So that the business closed down. So like the whole entire area, like you see everywhere is dead. And all the shops are closed. So I can't help but wonder if all the shops is gonna remain the same after it opened, like the ones that we used to know. I wonder if they're still gonna be around. Yeah, that's gonna be one thing.
I think I've only been with Calvin and yourself to Shelly U's.
Yep, with Ali as well.
Shelly
Yeah.
Yu. Where was that
Yeah.
again?
In Bangsa.
In
In Bangsa.
Oh,
It's opposite Bangsa Village 2.
opposite. Oh, okay. The one at the like you go in through the corner, right? Like at
It's
the side
beside
of the
it's
furniture
beside the
shop.
banana leaf.
Yeah.
It's beside the banana leaf. Yep.
Yeah, that was, I think, Calvin and my post breakup time.
Really? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. That was 2017. Yes. Oh my god.
Damn.
It was 4 years ago. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, guys.
I think that's the last time I saw you. 4 years ago.
Damn.
Was it?
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, guys, you might sound like we know each other a lot, but Calvin have not seen Jason for 4 years.
Yeah. Easy, right?
Oh yeah, one thing I just thought of is that one thing that we haven't did together yet is going for a China hot pot, like a Chinese China style hot pot.
Like the OG ones.
Yeah, have we like we have not done this before, right? We have not done it together.
No.
We
Would it
should.
be only mala flavor?
No. It's like there's mild, there's different soup base, like
Okay.
Hai Di
okay,
Lao,
then
you
I'm
know?
in.
you know,
Okay,
Hai-
I'm in.
there's like 4. You can divide it into 4, right? And then you can choose
Yeah.
what you want in that, what kind of soup you want. Yeah, we haven't tried that. And then recently there's also all this really popular sukiyaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
we have not done sukiyaki together as well. Have we?
Mm,
I'm not sure.
I think we might have kind of me and you.
Oh, we
I
have.
think we had sukiyaki in this mall. What is it called again? Sukishi. Yeah. We did.
In Ikochiras?
Yes, correct. That's the one.
Oh, really? I did? I tried. No. Did I really try with you? I don't remember.
Yeah, because it was a while ago. Yeah.
But yeah, like let's after the pandemic, the lockdown, let's go have like a proper Chinese China style hot pot, like a Hai Di Lao or like whatever, man. There's so many out there right now. So
Guys,
Definitely.
do you know what I miss now?
what?
Yeah.
I miss our laser tag days.
Ah, gee.
Laser tag, my goodness.
I don't think laser
Calvin, you
tag's
were
still
with us?
alive.
Calvin, we
I
were
think-
there together, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Damn,
And
that's
it was-
many years.
And I didn't really enjoy it because I keep getting killed, and Jackson is just breezing about because he's a FPS master.
I remember Jackson getting very pissed off with me because I was wearing black and nobody could see me.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So,
like wow, I don't really remember the time in laser tag. I even had the card. I had like a membership card. Yeah, but yeah, it was not used
Yeah,
for many
laser
years
tag-
now.
I think laser tag is really gone for many years as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really? Okay.
Yeah.
But the last I saw, which is last year, I think there was still laser tag in Santai Pyramid. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, pyramid.
yeah. I think there's still laser tag in Santai Pyramid, but I'm not sure if they're still there now. So, gotta check
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, like above all else, right?
Mhm.
Like eating, cafe hopping, staying in a hotel, and go for this, go for it. I actually really miss my girlfriend. I haven't seen her in I think 3 months already. Yeah, quarter of 2021, I haven't seen my girlfriend, and I really miss going on dates also. Yeah. My
Yeah,
God.
don't say that anymore. Jason is gonna hit you. She hadn't had a date for a long time. Jason, when's the last time
Single for life.
you went out for a date?
Just a casual date with people.
Any date, any kind of date.
Any kind of date. I don't know. I don't even remember when.
That means they're not very memorable then.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I think-
true.
I had a lot of shit dates and a lot of shit guys. So hence and my last relationship was probably 3 to 4 years ago. So yeah, so I mean, I don't remember what has happened in this past few years.
Seriously, like when you mentioned some of the dates were shit, right? Like on the top of your head, like the worst one, what is it the guy did or said that gave you that impression?
A guy throwing a tantrum because a kid was throwing a tantrum.
The one that you just told you told me during
it was in the previous episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
He was trying to tantrum?
So basically, like there was a kid that the guy decided to bring me over to Nando's, despite the fact I said I don't like eating fast food.
Okay.
So like and then when we were there, we sat down first. Then the family came in with a toddler.
Yeah.
And the toddler was throwing a tantrum. She was throwing food and stuff. Sadly, it was nearer to our direction.
Yeah.
So like the guy I was on a date with was so angry and upset with the parents, and he was like, if that kid throws it one more time, I'm going to scold the parents and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, dude,
It's just a kid.
that's the worst date ever. Like, I think this has been like more than 8 years, and I still remember it.
Oh, it was.
Oh, wow.
It is so bad
This shows how bad it was.
that you remembers it.
Okay. Perhaps our next episode we can sort of talk about our worst dates ever. Sound good?
Oh, worst dates. Do you have like worst dates for you, bro?
Well, not really dates lah, because it's mostly about previous relationships. So I don't know. We could talk. We can or can talk about other things, you know, or we could share around some of the experiences we had lah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can probably talk about relationships. Yeah, in general. Yeah, like another thing that I really wanted to do after the pandemic is probably going to Pulau Redang again.
Please take me along with you this time round.
Like, bro, we went Pulau Redang together. Can you imagine? We actually went together.
That was 2019. Yeah, 2019.
So because I didn't have a date.
Oh yeah, like you actually I don't think you really need a date because when we were in Pulau Redang I think we could just easily get like a big room and then we can all share together because I feel like it's just like a how to say, yeah, like there's not much privacy in the room anyway.
It's very thin.
Yeah, it's very thin. So yeah, I think no, there's no issue that you. But there's a lot of hotels to go to in Pulau Redang.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Do you want to go Pulau Perhentian instead this time?
I just want to go to a beach. And hopefully I'm not dateless again.
Like Cal, like Perhentian. What do you think?
Yeah, not bad. We could try it.
Because there's Perhentian Kecil and Perhentian Besar. So apparently it seems like the one in the Perhentian Kecil is more happening. Like you have all the nightlife, the restaurants, the bars in Kecil, and Besar is more quiet. It's less happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a good indicator of which pulau you should go to already.
Yeah.
Go to the one where there's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. All right. So, is there anything else do you guys want to put on the table? You want to add before we call it a day?
I'm good with what I've said.
For me, what else? Honestly, I've been cooped out at home so long that there's so many things I want to do until I can't keep track. So I guess we will have to find out once post lockdown lah. You know.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, just really stay safe lah for now because you wouldn't want to get into trouble. You know, and at the worst case scenario get COVID, then later on very suffer one, even though you heal later on, because I heard COVID has long lasting effect. It may even be lifelong effect, so really try to avoid it entirely lah.
Oh bro, you took which vaccine?
I had the Pfizer.
Yeah, that is the more potent one. They say. Does your arm ache after having the vaccine?
But it didn't ache like crazy lah. It only lasted for 1.5 days.
I see.
Oh.
Yeah, mine was quite okay actually.
Means you had the better symptoms.
Quote unquote better.
Yeah, the less sufferable ones. Because apparently, because Ellie took Pfizer as well, and then she told me her arm hurts, like literally hurts, and
even hard to lift it up. Yeah.
And she had to bear it for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
Kenneth, we were the lucky ones.
I don't know. I don't know whether if we call ourselves lucky because
we are lucky in terms of the side effects. We might not be so lucky in terms of the quality of vaccine we got.
I really don't know the quality. Like, what's the difference between Sinovac and Pfizer? So I think we have to look a little bit deeper in that. Probably need to get an expert opinion. Yeah. All right, guys.
Any pharmacist friends here?
I have no pharmacist friends.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So, I guess that's it for today. That's all the time we have. So, hope you guys stay safe. And like we mentioned in the previous episode, just because you got the vaccine doesn't mean that you can just start going all about and doing your own thing. Yeah, you still have to take care and take precautions because the virus is still out there, and now we have a more potent variant. So take care, guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.